Yeah, boy, we back. What up, everybody? Part three. Shout out to everyone on Twitter. Well, X now. Shout out to everyone on X. Shout out to everyone on Twitch. And shout out to everyone on YouTube. Everyone to follow me on Twitter, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. $sign STINGRAYCOOLPODZST. That spells, of course, you know what it spells. Look. Yeah, boy, we about to finish talk about the rest of it. Part three of Rise of Hip Hop. Let's go. Now about East Coast rap, East Coast hip hop. In the early 1990s, East Coast hip hop was dominated by Native Tongues posse, which was loosely composed of De La Soul with producer Prince Power and shout out to Prince Power, shout out to De La Soul, shout out to Tribe Called Quest, and of course shout out to the Jungle Brothers, shout out to Third Bass, shout out to Main Source, and shout out to Black Sheep. They also produced Prince Paul and A Tribe Called Quest, the Jungle Brothers, as well as their loose affiliates Third Bass, Main Source, and less successful Black Sheep and KMD. Although originally a Daisy Age conception stressing the positive aspect of life, darker material such as De La Soul's thought-provoking Millie pulled a pistol on Santa, soon crept into artists such as Master Ace, particularly for Slaughterhouse, Brand Nubian, Public Enemy, Organized Confusion, and Tragedy Gaddafi had a more overt militant posse pose, both in the sound and manner. In 1993, the Wu-Tang Clan, Wu-Tang, entered the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, revitalized the New York hip-hop scene by pioneering the East Coast hardcore rap equivalent to its intensity to what was being produced on the West Coast. According to indebted to RZA's early production of the Wu-Tang Clan. Hold on. East Coast hardcore being produced by the West Coast according to the music production of on two Mobb Deep albums in the infamous in 1995 and Hell on Earth 1996 are indebted to RZA's early productions with the Wu-Tang Clan. The success of the albums such as Nas, Illmatic, and Notorious B.I.G.'s Ready to Die, Recipes Big, Recipes Prodigy from Mobb Deep and Predator, and Recipes to the Dub, Prodigy the Dub from De La Soul. The success of the albums such as Nas Illmatic is in 1994 cemented the status of the East Coast during a time of West Coast dominance. In March 2002 issue of The Source magazine, Nas referred to 1994 as a resurgence of New York City rap hip hop. The production of RZA, particularly for the Wu-Tang Clan, became influential with artists such as Mobb Deep due to the combination of somewhat detached instrumental loops, highly compressed and processed drums, and gangster lyrical content. Wu-Tang solo albums such as Raekwon's The Chef, Only Built for Cuban Links, one of my favorite albums. Ghostface Killer Iron Man is another one of my favorite albums. And Jizz's Liquid Sword, which is another one of my favorite albums, are now viewed as classics along with Wu-Tang core material. The clans had Bass extended into further groups called Wu affiliates, producers such as DJ Premier, primarily from Gangstar, but also for other affiliates, artists such as the Jaru, the Damaju, Pete Rock, shout out to Pete Rock, and CL Smooth. Go watch Drink a Champs, Pete Rock and Common. I watched it and I loved it. Common is a real humble dude. Pete Rock is a real humble dude. Of course, Noah's a real humble dude. Supplying the beats for many others. Buck Wow, Large Professor, Diamond D, and Q-Tip supplied all of my favorites too. Supplied beats for numerous MCs at the time, regardless of location. Albums such as Nas, Illmatic OC, were live 1994, and Jay-Z's Hove in the building. Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. Dang, that's none of my favorite albums. Boy, they're naming all my favorite albums. 1996 are made up in the beats from his pool of product producers. The rivalry between the East Coast and the West Coast rappers eventually turned personal. Later on in the decade, the business acumen of the Bad Boy Records tested itself against Jay-Z and his Rockefeller Records, and on the West Coast, Death Row Records. The mid to late 1990s saw a generation of rappers such as members D period, I period, T period, C period, such as the late Big L and Big Pun. On the East Coast, although the big business end of the market dominated matters commercially, the late 1990s to early 2000s saw a number of relatively successful East Coast indie labels such as Raucous Records and whom most def RAWKUS. Instead of spelling, I think the typical way of saying Ruckus, I think is spelled like that. Rocks. I like that. Had to read that and make sure I read it right. With whom most Def and Talib Kweli garnered success, and later Def Jokes. I mean, the history of the two labels is intertwined. The latter having been started by ELP and Company Flow, and reacts to former and offered an outlet for more underground artists such as Mike Ladd, Aesop Rock, not to be mistaken for ASAP Rocky, Mr. Lift, RJD2, Cage, and Cannibal Ox. Other acts such as Hispanic or Arsentis and Slam Poet turned MC Soul Williams met with differing degrees of success. The West Coast hip hop. After NWA broke up, former member Dr. Dre released The Chronic, another one of my favorite albums. Let me enjoy yourself and scary, and let me right here give Rumble 644 creep into the back. Say, ain't no Afro, this ain't no Dracula out where. Is it Dre? Is it Dre? And I had Snoop Dogg had the cameo in the video and said, dang right, it was a good day. And they had the Afro pick. The Chronic in 1992, which I was like 1 years old at that time, which peaked at number one on the R&B/hip hop chart, number three on the pop chart, and spawned a number two pop single with Nothing But a G Thing, Baby. The Chronic took West Coast rap in a new direction, influenced strongly by G-Funk, one of my favorite styles. That's my favorite era. Artists melding smooth and easy funk beats and slowly draw lyrics. This came to be known as G-Funk and dominated mainstream hip hop in the early mid 1990s. Due to a roster of artists on Suge Knight's Death Row Records, including Tupac Shakur, whose double disc album All Eyes on Me was a big hit with the hit songs Ambition of Us, I Can't Deny It, I'm a Straight Rider, You Don't Wanna Mess With Me, Got the Police Bucking at Me, you know it. Ambitions as a rider and Two America's Most Wanted ain't nothing but a gangster party. You know what it is. That's my jam. Is it better than jam like jam on peanut butter and toast? And big hits with songs like Oh Yeah, and Snoop Doggy Dogg, whose doggy style included the top 10 hits What's My Name? Snoop Dogg and of course rolling down the street, sipping on Endo. Of course, you know what it is, sipping gin and juice. And so Los Angeles-based Death Row built an empire around Dre, Snoop, and Tupac, and also entered a rivalry with New York City's Bad Boys Records, led by Puff Daddy and Notorious B.I.G. Oh yeah, of course you know got Doggy Dog World. Let's see. Detached from this scene were the other artists such as Freestyle Fellowship and The Far Side, which I like them too, as well as more underground artists such as The Soul Sides, Collected DJ Shadow, and Black Alicious, amongst others. Jurassic 5, shout out to Jurassic 5, they're very underrated. Ugly Duckling, People Under the Stairs, The Alcoholics. I think I remember hearing about Alcoholics. I don't know much about them, but I have to do a video on them. And earlier, Souls of Mischief. Now, they're my boys. This is 93 to a Vision Affinity. Call it Bridget. Her man's a midget. That funky fresh beat still legendary, has no age feeling to it. Who represented a return of hip hop's roots of sampling and well planned rhyme schemes? Further division, shoot, forget it. Further diversification, that's the word. List the hip hop genres. Of course, we got rappers going face to face. Recipes Buster Bill and much love Willie D. The Ghetto Boys. In 1990s, hip hop began a diversity with other regional styles emerging off the national scene. Southern rap became popular in the early 1990s. The first Southern rappers to gain national attention were the Ghetto Boys. Dun, 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 dun. But my mind's playing tricks on me. Ghetto Boys out of Houston, Texas. Southern rap's roots can be traced to the success of Ghetto Boys Grip It on the Other Level in 1989, that Rick Rubin produced Ghetto Boys in 1990 and We Can't Be Stopped in 1991. The Houston era also produced other artists that pioneered early Southern rap sounds such as UGK, Rest Peace Pimp C, and solo career Scarface. Scarface, my block, everything for CZ, my block. The game needs me. Atlanta hip hop artists were key to the further expanded, yep, ATL to Houston, further expanding rap music and bringing Southern hip hop into the mainstream. Releases such as Arrested Development. I guess they from Tennessee. I thought that's from California. You learn something new every day. No wonder why they had that song to Tennessee. But 3 years, 5 months, 2 days of life in 1992. And of course, Goody Mob Social It. Who said peeking in my window? Pal, nobody now. Soul Food. I was 4 years old in 1995 when Soul Food came out. Of course, Outkast AT Aliens. See, yeah, I was 5 years old in 1996 when Outkast AT Aliens came out. Gotta break my neck to rap your set. Oh, we good, good. But anyway, all the plays on the left side. Hallelujah. Think I never do nothing that I used to. What critically acclaimed other districtive regional sounds from St. Louis. Of course, no Nelly and the St. Lunatics and Chingy area. Chicago, so of course, no Twisted Do or Die, Speed Not Mobsters, Psychodrama, Crucial Conflict, Lupe Fiasco. Even though he's not rap, but he is kind of like an honorary rapper every now and again. You might see him blending with rappers. R. Kelly. I'm Washington, D.C. So, try to think who from Washington, D.C. does rap. Detroit, of course, no Eminem, the D12, Royce the 5'9", Danny Brown. Detroit others began to gain popularity. During the golden age, elements of hip hop continued to be assimilated into the genres of popular music. The first waves of rap, rock, rapcore, and rap metal. I think also, because like rap metal, Ice T has a hand in that part. Of course, like the first combination would be like when Run DMC got together Aerosmith for Rock This Way, Talk This Way. And they really made pathway for rap, rock, rapcore, and rap metal. Of course, I think see who else. Linkin Park would be rap metal, and Fred Durst, I think would be counted as rap metal too. Respective, respective, respected fusions of hip hop and rock, hardcore punk and heavy metal became popular among mainstream artists at the time. Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, and Rage Against the Machine were among the most well-known bands in this field. In Hawaii, bands such as Southern Rust combine hip hop elements with local language and political issues to form a style called Namele Palelo, Digital Planets. Shoot, love them. Released 1990, released reaching a new refutation. of Time and Space was an influential jazz rap recording sampling like Don Cherry, Sonny Rollins, Art Blakely, Herbie Mann, Herbie Hancock, Scott Herbie Hancock, Grant Green, and Rashawn Roland Kirk. Its Bond hit singles Rebirth for Sleep. Cool like that. You cool like that? We beat the rapping like we beat the beats. Cool like that? Cool like that. That song, which reached number 16 at the Billboard Top 100. A little side note here. What once was rap now is hip hop and essentially various mass phenomena and that continues to polarize older rock and rollers, although it's finally convinced some gatekeeping generalists there is may be enduring artistic value and discovery to which they were beaten by millions of young consumers. Black and white traditionals consumers got apples in 19 of the 90s. There was an article in 2000. Now we're going to the bling bling. Every time I come around your city, bling bling. The Hot Boys era, aka the bling bling era. Commercialization in new directions. During the late 1990s, in the wake of the deaths of Tupac Shakur and Biggie, a new commercial sound emerged in the hip hop scene, sometimes referred to as the bling era, derived from Lil Wayne's bling bling jiggy era, derived from Will Smith getting jiggy with the na 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 na, magic hold it for a seat bastard, getting jiggy with the na 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 na, or shiny, shiny suit era, derived from metallic suits worn by some rappers in music videos at the time, such as More Money, More Problems by the Notorious B.I.G., Puff Daddy, Mace, Mo, I don't know. I'm coming. There's something that, if I'm mistaken, if I know my history correct, there's something I'm coming out by Diana Ross. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show that song. But they had a hit a little New York funkification on it, like I don't know what they want from me. It's like more money we go about more money. 882 POPA. No, is it federal agent back? Because I'm fragrant. Check the keys for info. To tell you side to side, throw your rollers in there, tell you what we won't stop, that kind of stuff. Mace had some songs now before the late 1990s gangster rap, while huge selling genre had been regarded as major outside of the pop mainstream, committed to representation of the experience of the inner cities are not selling out to the pop charts. However, the rise of Sign, Puffy Combs, and Bad Boy Records, propelled by the massive crossover success of Combs 1997, the symbol album No Way Out signaled a major stylistic change in gangster rap and mainstream hip hop in general, as if it would become even more commercially successful, and popular accepted silky R&B style hooks and productions, more materialistic subject matter, and samples of hit soul and pop songs from the 1970s and the 1980s were the staples of the sound, which was showcasing producers such as Timbaland, the Trap Masters, the Neptunes. I like the Neptunes, Timbaland. I don't know who the Trap Masters is, but I had to check them out. It's Scott Storch. Now I know who Scott Storch is. Also, achieving similar levels of success at this time were Master P. Master P, the reason I like wearing toe bags and necklaces and watches. And his No Limit label in New Orleans stand up. And side note, add Snoop Dogg to the mix was one of the best things they did because they already had a funkified style, but they had Snoop Dogg, that just made it even cool. And No Limit had some of the most iconic album covers too, next to Bad Boy and Death Row and Ruthless. Also achieving those similar levels of success at the time with Master P and his No Limit label in New Orleans. Master P built up a roster of artists, the No Limit Posse. Okay, the No Limit Soldiers, I thought I told you. Based on New Orleans and incorporated G-Funk and Miami-based influences in his music. The New Orleans upstart Cash Money label was also gaining popularity during this time, with emerging artists such as Birdman, What happened to that boy? Birdman, baby, I shine it anywhere. The Lil Wayne and BG and Juvenile. Of course, I had Turkey Mini Fresh in the mix because Mini Fresh don't get enough props for his beats. Many of the rappers who achieved mainstream success at the time, such as Nelly, Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, later career of Fat Joe and his Terror Squad, Mace, Ja Rule, Fabulous, and Cameron, Dipset, Bowling, Jim Jones, and of course Jules Santana. Prrr, get it, my Dipset. I forgot the rest of that song, but you know that whistle song, whatever it was by Jules Santana. Oriented style, while others such as Big Pun, rest in peace, Fat Joe in his early career, DMX, rest in peace, Eminem, 50 Cent in his G Unit in the game, enjoyed commercial success at the time with grittier style. Although white rappers like Beastie Boys, rest in peace, Adam of Beastie Boys, of course, House of Pain, jump around, jump around, Dirt Bass. Pop goes to Weasel, pop, 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 goes to Weasel, go to Weasel. I remember that Dirt Bass song. I think that's when it's picking at MC Hammer and some other people. See, peace. According to Beastie Boys, say he had the right fight for your rights to party. Previously had some popular success and critical acceptance from the hip hop community. Eminem's success. Now, hi, my name is what? Ficky. Some say, hi, my name is what? My name is Ficky. Some say, hi, kids, want to just like I did. You're going to sit nice and healthy and get you on your eyelids. That kind of stuff. You know what it is. Eminem success beginning in 1999 with the Platinum Slim Shady LP. It was a pretty good album. Surprised many hip hop influences also found their way increasingly into mainstream pop during the period, particularly in genres such as R&B. I told you, R. Kelly was one of them. R. Kelly, you know, adapt to being with the rappers very well. Akon and TLC did too. That's Child. Of course, R. Kelly, Akon, TLC, Destiny Child, Beyonce, Ashanti, Aaliyah, rest in peace Aaliyah, Usher, and Neo Soul, e.g. Of course, the Queen Lauryn Hill, the Queen Erica Badu, and the Queen Jill Scott. And New Metal, e.g. Corn. Of course, dang, how did I forget Corn? Corn got that rap and hip hop influence too. Of course, I mentioned Limp Bizkit. Corn, Limp Bizkit. Dr. Dre remained an important figure in this era, making his comeback in 1999. In 2000, he produced the Marshall Matter LP by Eminem and also produced 50 Cent's tattoo album, Get Rich or Die Trying, which debuted at the number one on the US Billboard 200 charts. Jay-Z representing the cultural triumph of hip hop in this era. As his career progressed, he went from performing artist to entrepreneur, label president, head of a clothing line, club owner, and market consultant. Along the way, breaking Elvis Presley's record for the most number one albums of the Billboard magazine charts by a solo artist. Rise of alternative hip hop, my favorite genre right there. Alternative hip hop, which was introduced in the 1980s and then declined, resurgence in the early mid 2000s. I was about to say early to mid, but it's early to mid. With a rejuvenated interest in indie music by the general public. I was about to say artists, so Kinfolks, my bad. The genre began to attain a place in the mainstream due to its part in the crossover success of artists such as Outkast, Kanye West, Gnarls Barkley. Dang, I like Gnarls Barkley. Outkast 2003 album, Speaker Box, and a little below received a high acclaim from music critics and appeared to a wide range of listeners, being that it spanned numerous musical genres, including rap, rock, R&B, punk, jazz, indie, country, pop, electronica, and gospel. I love me some gospel, especially being here in the dirty South, that certified gospel. You know. The album also spawned two number one hit singles and has been certified diamond by selling 11 11 times platinum by the RIAA for shipping more than 11 million units. That's a lot, especially going by back in the day with CDs before digital downloading came out. And becoming one of the most selling hip hop albums of all time. It also won a Grammy Award for Album of the Year at the 46th Annual Grammy Awards, being only the second rap album to do so. Previously, alternative hip hop acts had attained much critical acclaim, but received relatively little exposure through radio and other media outlets. During this time, alternative hip hop artists such as MF Doom, my boy, rest in peace, MF Doom, The Roots, I like The Roots, Dilated Peoples, another one, First Thing First, My People Come First. Check out Dilated Peoples, they good, they're good peoples, a good group. Gnarls Barkley, Most Def, and ASAP Rock began to achieve significant recognition. Glitch hip hop, glitch hop and wonky music. I don't know what that is. Glitch hop and wonky music involved following the rise of trip hop, dubstep. Oh, that's what it is. And intelligent dance music. Glitch bop or IDM. Both glitch hop, and wonky music frequently reflected the experimental nature of IDM and the heavy bass featured in dubstep songs. While trip hop has been described as being distinct British upper middle class, take on hip hop, glitch hop, and wonky music have much more stylistic diversity. Both genres are melting pots of influence. Glitch hop contains echoes in 1980s pop music, indie rockers, and electric jazz and West Coast rap. West Coast rap in Los Angeles, London, Glasgow, and a number of other cities have become a hotspot for these scenes. And underground scenes have developed across the world in the smaller communities. Both genres often pay homage to older and more well-established electronic music artists such as Radioheads. I like them Radioheads. Apex Twins, I don't know who they are, but I gotta check them out. And Boards of Candace, I don't know who they are too, but I'm gonna have to put them on the list to check them out as well as independent hip hop producer, rest in peace, Jay Dilla, Common and and what's my name? Well, Common mentioned Jay Dilla, him and DJ Pete Rock. Madlib is cool. I like Madlib. Glitch hop is a fusion of genres of hip hop and glitch music that originated in the early to mid 2000s in the United States and Europe. Musically, it is based on irregular, chaotic breakbeats, glitchy bass lines, and other typical sounds. Effects used to glitch music like skips, glitch hop. Artists include Prefuse 73, Debris, and Flying Lotus. Now I know the Flying Lotus, I heard of them. I don't know Debris or Prefuse 73. I had to check them out. Wonky, it could be possible more new videos on the way based on them. Wonky is a subgenre of hip hop that originated around 2008, but mostly notably in, I guess it was like Kevin Rudolph with Let It Rock. And they had Lil Wayne and Wayne's for Planet Rock and fans drop. That probably would be like what break beats and stuff, what this genre would be. I know Kevin Rudolph had that like combination of hip hop, pop, and rap. Shout out to Kevin Rudolph, cause yeah, that song was catchy. He might be labeled one hit wonder, but he still got a hit. Wonky is a subgenre of hip hop and originated around 2008, but mostly notably in the United States, the United Kingdom, among international artists such as Hyperdub music label. Under the influence of glitch hop and dubstep, wonky music is the same glitchy style as a glitch hop, but it was specifically noted for its melodies which were mid-range unstable. Since Scotland has become one of the most prominent wonky scenes with artists like Hudson, Mohawkie, and Roosty. Glitch, I don't know who they are. Oh, probably have to go check them out later on. Glitch Hop and Wonky are popular among relatively smaller artists interested in alternative hip hop and electronic music, especially dubstep. Neither Glitch Hop or nor Wonky have achieved mainstream popularity. Oh, that's why. However, artists like Flying Lotus, The Glitch Mob, and Hudson Mohawkie have seen success in other avenues. Flying Lotus music has earned multiple positive reviews on the independent music review site Pitchfork.com, as well as prominent yet uncredited spots during Adult Swim commercial breaks. Oh, I probably have heard them and didn't even know it. Especially like just had spots on Adult Swim commercial breaks. Hudson Mohawk is one of the few glitch hop artists to play at a major music festival such as Sasquatch Music Festival. Now we're going to crunk. Let's go. Yeah. As little John would say, let's get this thing crunk. What? Huh? What? Okay. Yeah. What? Crunk is a regional hip hop genre that originated in Tennessee in the southern United States in the 1990s, influenced by Miami Bass. One of the pioneers of crunk, because my boy Lil Jon, said it was a fusion of hip hop, electro, and electronic dance music. The style was pioneered and commercialized by artists from Memphis. Shout out to my Memphis kinfolk. Tennessee and Atlanta. Shout out to my Atlanta kinfolk too. Georgia gained considerably popularity in the mid 2000s via Lil Jon and the Yin Yang Twins. Jenga 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 Yin Yang Twins. Call that Jambo Jangles. She bled, shake the ski so much collar Billy Olsen to your neck. She's so quick. Shake it like a sock, shake it like a sock, shake it. Loop stripped down drum machine rhymes are usually used the Rolling TR 808 and 909 are among the most popular stabs, and the tempo of the music is somewhat slower than hip hop, around the speed of reggaeton. The focal point of crunk is more often the beats, instrumentals, music rather than the lyrics. Crunk rappers, however, often shout out, scream their lyrics, creating an aggressive almost heavy style of hip hop, while other subgenres of hip hop address socio- socio-political or personal concerns. Crunk is almost exclusively party music, favoring call and response hip hop slogans in lieu of more substantive approaches. Crunk helped Southern hip hop gain mainstream performances during this period as the classic East and West Coast styles of the 90s gradually lost dominance. Now we're going by snap music and influence of the internet. Of course, got Soldier Boy telling like, watch me, you crank that Soldier Boy, you, you, you. Snap rap, also known as ringtone rap, is a subgenre of crunk and emerged from Atlanta, Georgia in the late 1990s. The genre gained mainstream popularity in the mid to late 2000s. Artists from the southern states, and such as Tennessee, also began to emerge performing this style. Tracks commonly consist of rolling TR 808, bass drum, hi hat, bass finger snapping. Like snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Do it, do it, do it, that kind of stuff. And main groove and simplistic vocal hook hit snap young songs including Lean with it, Rock with it, by them franchise boys. Oh, girl, shake that Laffy Taffy. No, Laffy Taffy candy. I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. They call me Chankster. Girls call me Jolly Brinker. You know the rest. Laffy Taffy by D4. Recipe Sorry Low. Sorry Low. I mean, it's going down. Meet me in the trap. It's going down. Stunting is a habit. Songs like that by Young Jock and Crank That Soldier Boy. Watch me, you crank that Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy. Watch me lean and rock man and Superman. And oh, Crank That Soldier Boy by Soldier Boy. Tell him. In retrospect, Soldier Boy has been credited with setting trends in hip hop such as self-publishing his songs through the internet, which helped them go viral and paving the way for a new wave of younger artists. Innovation and revelation. By the late 2000s, alternative hip hop had secured its place within the mainstream due to the part of declining commercial viability of gangster rap. Industry observers viewed the sales race between Kanye West's graduation and 50 Cent's Curtis as a turning point for hip hop. West emerged the victor, selling nearly a million copies in the first week alone, provoking innovative rap music could be just as commercially viable as gangster rap, if not more so. Although he designed it as a melodic pop album rather than a rap album, Kanye West following 808s and Heartbreaks would have a significant effect on hip hop music, while his decision to sing about love, loneliness, and heartache, such as entirely of the album, was at the first heavily criticized by music audiences, and the album predicted to be a flop. Its subsequently critical acclaim and commercial success encouraged other mainstream rappers to take greater creative risks with their music during the release of the Blueprint 3. It's the rock in the area. New York rap mogul Jay-Z revealed the next studio album would be an experimental effort, stating it's not going to be a number one album. That's where I'm at right now. I want to make the most experimental album I ever made. Jay-Z elaborated with like Kanye West. Elaborate that like Kanye West. He unsatisfied with contemporary hip hop was being inspired by indie rockers like Grizzly Bear and asserted that his belief that the indie rock movement will play an important role in continuing evolution of hip hop. Age of streaming. The rise of streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, and mid-late 2000s greatly impacted the entire music business as a whole. Despite being free, streaming only mixtapes with no commercial release. Chance the Rapper's Coloring Book won Best Rap Album of the 2017 Grammy Awards, being streaming an album ever to win a Grammy Awards. Kanye West has stated that his own album, Yeezus, marked the death of CDs and thus his subsequent release, The Life of Pablo, was only released digitally. The Life of Pablo was also nominated for 2017 Best Rap Album. In 2017, Drake released a free streaming only project titled More Life, which he called a playlist, insisting that it was neither a mixtape nor an album. The online audio distribution platform SoundCloud played a massive role in creation of various artists' careers in the later half of the 2010s. Mainstream act to start in the SoundCloud including Post Malone, Lil Uzi Vert, Bryson Tiller, Lil Xan, Lil Pump, Lil Peep, Lil Skis, Smoke Perp, Ski Master Slump, God, Triple X Extension, Rest in Peace, Trippie Red, Playboy Cardi, YBM Namur, TK, Zilla, Makami, Ugly God, Nav, and others. These songs are usually closely related to trap, but have also been labeled separately as SoundCloud rap and sometimes emo rap. They have been characterized as usually having moody, sad undertones and usually features lo-fi rough productions. The genre has been met with criticism for the perceived low effort in lyrics and productions and the problematic nature of artists to arise from it, such as Lil Peep's drug abuse and led to his death, the multiple productions and the problematic nature of this, or the multiple assault charges to extent 6ix9ine pleading guilty using child and sexual performance and murder charges, that kind of stuff. Take K, on the contrary, the image artists such as Triple H Sticks have been met with praise due to persuasive character involvement since the controversy. World hip hop music was reached the cultural corridors of the globe and has been absorbed and reinvented around the world. Hip hop music expanded beyond the US, often blending local styles with hip hop. Hip hop has globalized into many cultures worldwide, such as evident through the emergence of numerous regional scenes, and it's emerged globally as a movement based upon the main tenets of hip hop culture and the music and the art continue to embrace even celebrated its traditional dimensions while staying true to the local cultures in which it is rooted. Hip hop's impact differs depending on each culture. Still, to the one thing virtually all hip hop artists worldwide have in common is that they acknowledge their debt to to those African American people in New York who launched the global movement. And that's the end of this 3-part series. Ooh, that's a lot of info. Had to make 3 parts, but it was fun. Make sure you like, subscribe. And everyone on X, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Stingray Cool Podcast. But instead of regular S, it's gonna have the $sign. Stingray Cool Podcast. But instead of that S, just put the $sign. I'm gonna have to edit that. But peace, love, and God bless. Keep God first. Remember John 3:16, God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. This will believe in him to not perish, but have everlasting life.